Hey, it's OG here. I want to thank you so much for applying to working at Secure Plus Financial. And upfront, I want to set expectations. The most important thing that you want to do is you want to come prepared. If you do not come prepared, it's not going to work. I'm telling you right now. And we're going to have to cut it short, and it's going to be awkward between you and I. So I want to make sure that you're ready for this. The first question that I'm going to ask you is what research you did about our company. If you did no research, you're not going to make it. I'm going to cut it short, and it's just a waste of your time and my time. So you want to make sure that you do research. Think about it. If you're going to come work for me, don't you want to know what we do? And if you're aligned and what you're trying to do matches what we're trying to do, you want to make sure that that's clear. And if you do the research, you're going to find out exactly what we're doing, in what time frame, how much money we want to make, in what kind of time frame are we looking to hire someone, what are the technical skills that you need, how to be successful in our company. I lay it all out for you so that you can come prepared. So we're going to go through a 3-interview process: the behavioral, the technical, and the core values. And the behavioral interview is going to be a quick 5 to 10 minute interview. If it goes longer than that, then that means that you're doing very well. That means that I'm interested and I have more follow-up questions for you. 5 core questions that I'm going to be asking you. What research did you do about our organization? The most important. Your past 2 to 3 positions. What was your role there and what kind of outcomes were you able to achieve? What are your career outlooks? What are you hoping to achieve? What is the salary expectation that you're hoping for? And if you have any questions. If the person doesn't have any questions, good questions for me, then it's gonna be an automatic no. So I'm gearing you up here because I want you to be successful. I want you to do the research. I want you to make sure that you completely understand what it is that you're getting yourself into, because at Secure Plus Financial, we are hardcore about what we do. And let me explain. At Secure Plus Financial, if you decide to work with us, let's say it all makes sense. You go through the behavioral, the technical, and the core values interview, which I'll get to in a second. What you will be required to do is something called developing a vision of your personal, professional, and financial goals, 1, 3, and 5 years. The job that we're going to have together in this journey is going to be developing this roadmap and then figuring out how your personal, professional, and financial goals, the 1, 3, and 5 year targets, aligns with our company's goals. I will only hire someone that has alignment in their personal, professional, and financial goals with what we want to do. And the question is, do you even have this? It's really important because the way that I see it is that high-level people have an understanding of what they want to do, how they want to build out their life, in what kind of time frame, how much money that they want to make. And these are the discussions that you and I are going to be having on a go-forward basis if you are selected and you do work for Secure Plus Financial. So it's very important that you put this together, at least have some basis for it so that we can have a deep, meaningful conversation about your goals, my goals, and how we can align and win together. In the technical interview, depending on what position you end up applying for, I'm going to test you, whether it may be taxes, accounting, sales, marketing, whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. There's going to be a test because I want to ensure that I set you up for success. I'm not going to hire anyone that doesn't have the skills already to be able to fulfill the responsibility that is in the job description. So make sure to read the job description very carefully and that you have the skills necessary to be able to do that, because I'm going to test you on this. I'm not going to hire anyone that I know, or that I don't know rather, if whether or not they have the technical skills. And lastly, core values. The most foundational. Sure, you can do a great behavioral interview. Sure, you might have good technical skills. But if you and I don't see eye to eye in our core values, which are in the job description, which are in our website, pretty much posted everywhere, if you and I don't have alignment in these things, in our core values, then we're not going to establish a good foundation. I'll never build loyalty. And then we're not going to see eye to eye on things, and then we'll never have a foundation for you and I to, even though we have our differences, figure out a path for alignment and then be able to move forward. And that comes down to our 6 core values. So you want to make sure that you understand what those are. And if those core values don't inspire you or just not something that you want to do, then I recommend that it's not going to work. Maybe there's a better position for you. So look at our 6 core values, make sure that these are things that resonate with you, because in our final interview, I'm going to require that you do a quick 5-minute presentation on why you believe you embody our 6 core values, the most fundamental and foundational of the 3. Because if you do work with me, it means that you have good basic skills in terms of interviewing, that you have good technical skills, that you can actually do the job, but most importantly, you and I need to see it eye to eye in this vision of the future, in this roadmap that we have, in this journey that we're going to be together. And that's the way that I see it, is that if you decide to work with Secure Plus Financial, you're part of a big journey that you and I are going to be working together in alignment to make sure that we can reach our goals, your personal, professional, and financial goals, my goals, and the company's goals. And if we're able to align all these things, this is the recipe for success. So be prepared, be ready, because at Secure Plus Financial, we are committed and extremely serious about and intentional about what it is that we're doing. Thank you.